Hello, everyone, and welcome to Couch Counsel, a Hirschler video series focused on legal issues and business concerns during these unprecedented times. I'm Kristen, and I'm joined today by my partner, Larry Katz. We're both bankruptcy and creditors' rights attorneys in our Tysons office, and we're here today to talk about proofs of claim. As I'm sure many of you have noticed, there are a lot of bankruptcies happening these days. Major retailers go in every day, it seems, and a lot of smaller businesses are also filing for Chapter 11. When a debtor files for Chapter 11, the bankruptcy court will issue a notice of the bankruptcy filing, which you will receive if you are a creditor in the bankruptcy. Larry, what's important about the notice of bankruptcy filing?
Well, Kristen, there are a lot of things important about it, but for purposes of today's discussion, the important thing that we want to talk about is the bar date. The proof of claim needs to be filed by a specific date that is set forth in the notice of the bankruptcy filing. We call it the bar date because once that date passes, you may be barred from asserting a claim for payment in the case. So it's an extremely important date. You need to write it down, you need to keep it in mind, and you need to make sure that you file your proof of claim with the bankruptcy court in sufficient time that the court will get your proof of claim before that bar date. Better still, use an overnight delivery service so that the delivery will be quick and you'll have proof of when the delivery was made. And better still, have your attorney file your proof of claim electronically for you.
Very important to keep in mind the bar date, because you definitely don't want to miss that. The proof of claim form is a standard form. It asks for very basic information. It's going to ask you for your name, your address, where you want your money sent if there's a distribution. Then it will also ask more specific questions about your claim. In addition to the amount, it will ask whether you consider your claim to be secured or to have priority status, or in the case of most claims, whether it's just a general unsecured claim. Larry, can you help us understand what secured claims are and what priority claims are?
Sure, Kristen. I mean, that's something that gets pretty complicated, and most people will need legal advice on whether or not a claim is secured and how one goes about doing it. But for purposes of today's discussion, if you are granted a security interest in property of the debtor, and if you take the appropriate steps to perfect that security interest, usually by filing something in a government office, then you are likely to have a lien on that property of the debtor. We call that the collateral, and you will have a secured claim equal to the value of that collateral.
And then priority claims?
Well, priority claim is very different. The code specifically sets forth certain types of claims that are unsecured claims, but they're granted special priority under the bankruptcy code. Two examples are wage claims up to a certain amount that may be owed up to the filing of the petition, or certain government tax claims.
Right. Well, I think one of the important things to remember, in addition to the bar date, and in addition to whether your claim is entitled to secured status or priority status, is that your proof of claim form is considered to be evidence of your claim. So you want to make sure that if you have any documentation of your claim, such as a contract, open invoices, communications with the debtor, anything at all that supports the amount that you're claiming and the status of what you're claiming, secured or priority, that you attach that to the proof of claim so it becomes part of the record and supports your proof of claim during the bankruptcy. Larry, I know we've given everybody a very high-level view of proofs of claim today, but do you have some parting thoughts?
Well, yes, it's to do the basics that we've identified. Make sure you meet the bar date and file your proof of claim before the bar date. Make sure you fill out that proof of claim carefully. Make sure you attach whatever documentation is appropriate to support your claim. And if you have a complicated claim, or a claim for a lot of money, or you think that that claim may be objected to, give us a call, because you need to make sure that you are properly protecting your right to receive payment under that proof of claim. and we can help you navigate the issues that might be raised with respect to that proof of claim.
Great advice, Larry. Thank you everyone for tuning in today, and we look forward to seeing you on the next segment of Couch Counsel.